Good morning, Wildcats. Welcome back to a great week of learning. Welcome to the fourth quarter of school. It is time to finish strong. We have this quarter will feature a break of spring break. It will feature I Learn. It will not feature another NWEA. So those of you seventh and eighth graders who experienced that last year, and sixth graders who experienced it in elementary, we will not have an NWEA after I Learn. So we can put all our focus on I Learn and doing well on that. A lot of you have worked on that so well with the hardcore writing and hardcore reading we've been doing. So make sure that we're focusing on that and all the math work you've been doing. It's wonderful. I got a shout out to a math class today in my teacher shout outs. So let's go ahead, and also too, March is Disability Awareness Month, and so we're going to be doing some lessons to Joseph Maley Foundation with a speaker at the end of the month, and so I'll talk about that today a little bit too. So let's get to announcements. All right, today is Monday, March 11th, 2024, and these are your morning announcements. Wesleyan Middle School is an avid school-wide site of distinction. The mission of Wesleyan Middle School is to reveal the genius of each Wildcat through a culture of joy, respect, and excellence. We believe every person deserves to be seen, affirmed, and to grow. Let's get Wildcat ready, everyone. Our lanyards and IDs are around our necks. Our binders and our student organizers are with us. Backpacks and purses are in our lockers. Hats, sunglasses, and hoods are off. AirPods and phones are in our lockers, and blankets stay at home. All right, today is a Blue Day with Advisory, which means we have Advisory Block 1, 2, with lunch, 3, 4, and 5. Celebrating Black History, Excellence in Education. Today, we're talking about Guama Community College in Clarksdale, Mississippi, by Tim and Christian in 7th grade Avid. It is located in Clarksdale, Mississippi, and some of its famous alumni are Ernie Killiam, Chris Claybrooks, and Davion Taylor. Coahoma County Agricultural High School was also established in 1924, but it is a community college. All right, talk about Joseph Maley Disability Awareness Month. Today's lessons. Sixth grade, you were talking about rethinking disabilities. Seventh grade, you're talking about beneath the waterline. And eighth grade, you're talking about what is it really like to have autism. Again, each grade level has its own focus for the month. And you'll be talking about different aspects of disability, and it will culminate on March the 26th with a speaker that's going to be speaking to each grade level about disabilities. So thank you, and also thank you to Mr. Lagai and Washington Township Schools Foundation for help making this available. All right, student council, our meetings are Tuesday after school. Mr. Melrose is room till 6. Following meeting of the remaining dates of the meetings, Tuesday, March 19th, with a conference field trip on March 20th, April 16th, April 30th, and May 14th. So those are the remaining meetings. So there's no meeting this week. We have a lot of call outs for athletics. Let's get to it. Tennis call outs. The 14th, that is this Thursday, and your first practice is next week for girls tennis. You had workouts last week, and so softball tryouts are tonight and tomorrow after school from 4:30 to 6 p.m. Volleyball tryouts are tonight and tomorrow after school. Please make sure you meet in the cafeteria after school to bring athletic clothing, shoes, and a water bottle. Late bus is at 6. Track, your tryouts are tomorrow through Thursday with Coach Stoss, Martini, Barry, and Roy. Get changed in day, meet in the cafeteria by 4:35. Don't be late. Spring tryouts info, baseball, that starts this evening, today and tomorrow for tryouts. You meet in the cafeteria after school. Make sure you bring clothing, shoes, and water bottle. Late bus. All right, don't forget about I don't know why that's like the poster design. That is actually due by this Friday. Remember, celebrating positivity through I Learn. All right, Wildcat Focus for the first quarter, of course, and it still continues. Writing in your student organizer every class. I think we have a good handle on that. Wildcat Focus being on time to every class. We're working on it, I think. Then it's also make sure your first effort needs to be your best effort. And finally, for the fourth quarter, every task, goal, race, and year comes to an end. Therefore, make it a habit to finish strong. That is our goal. With little checkerboards for the finish line, but we need to finish strong, Wildcats. All right, let's make sure we're cleaning up Wesleyan. I'll make sure we're keeping our classrooms clean, helping clean up at the end of each classroom. Don't forget to wash your hands for 20 seconds. That'll prevent the spread of cold, COVID, and flu. And if you need to cough or sneeze, do it into your sleeve, please. I've got a shout out. Ms. Marbles, 4-9 math class. They're on it, and several students beat me. Riley and Caleb especially beat me. I want to make sure that people know, though, Quentin Bronson did not beat me in any two-step inequalities last week. We were specifically going against him. I did not lose to him in those two-step inequalities, although Caleb, well, he got me a couple times, and Riley Cooper got me a couple times too. Very smart class. Hopefully they did very well on their tests. I know both classes I visited last week were preparing for the test, so they did well. They do owe me some money, some good luck for them. So shout out to that Ms. Marvel's math class for today. All right, make sure we keep our hands off each other and keep our hands to ourselves here at West Lane. Sixth grade students, you should not be in the seventh or eighth grade hallways unless they're there for a class. Cafeteria, make sure you sit at your correct tables and facing the center. Stay in your seat and have your ID. And then stay in your seat until your class is called when you come back from lunch, and walk back with your teacher. The bell does not dismiss you from class, your teacher does. Breakfast students, please make sure you're reporting directly to the cafeteria off the bus to get breakfast. And when you get your food in the cafeteria, make sure it stays there. Do not take any food outside the cafeteria or eat it outside the cafeteria. Restroom privacy, make sure we're giving students using the restroom appropriate privacy. And all cell phones in your locker between 9:25 and 4:25, they'll be taken if they're seen or heard. All right, West Lane Middle School, our motto, say it with me. Kata Wildcat, Kata Dia Mejora, which means every Wildcat, every day gets better. Let's have a marvelous Monday, everyone, and a great start to the fourth quarter to finish strong.